everybody. Wanted to jump on here for our At the Gate series. I pray it's been a blessing to you. If it has, do me a favor, give a comment, give a like, give a share, all those great things. It just helps me to know that it's been a blessing to you. I just was thinking about something as I was flying over here. I'm going to try to get this done in less than a minute. I'm going to see if I can do it. I don't know if I can, but we'll see. Something that's been happening is I feel like we're in a generation now where people are afraid to take a step. It's like we're afraid to take the next step in what we believe God has called us to do. And sometimes the discomfort that you may be feeling in a certain season that you're going through is God stirring up the nesting and stirring up the pot for you to get ready to move to where you need to go. What I found a lot of times in my life as God was transitioning me into a season, I'm one of those people to where I can be so loyal sometimes to what I feel like I've been called to do in a season, to where it's like I'll start feeling this thing come over me, and I'm like, okay, well, I feel like I'm serving. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but I know, God, that you have something else that I need to be hearing you for and preparing for. And a lot of times, I know for me, God will have to push me and push me out. And maybe some of you have gone through that before, but I know it's happened to me on more than a couple occasions where I'm like, okay, God, I know I'm in the assignment I'm supposed to be doing. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now, but something isn't quite happening. Something isn't quite connecting all the way together. But what I will say is that when you are an eagle inside of a nest, you can only stay in there so long before it's time for you to go, before it's time for you to fly. Now listen, this is not me telling people to jump ship and something that you've been, thinking about or whatever without God leading you to do so. But what I am saying is that sometimes you can be experiencing seasons of discomfort and going through, as I talked about in another At the Gate, you can be going through the same cycle over and over because you haven't gotten through what you needed to go through the first time. But let me just say this, and there is something that happens when you get ready to move into a next season, to where when you've stayed somewhere or you're in the same place too long, God will start to stir it up. Don't push those feelings aside, or just, a lot of times we'll try to attribute it to being the enemy. It's like, devil, get out. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm in my assignment. And God is like, look, I'm trying to get your attention. When you feel that, start to press into that and say, okay, God, what is it that you're trying to show me in the season? What is it you're trying to do? Because a lot of times that discomfort you're feeling is God trying to push you out to move you into your next place. So I hope this is encouraging somebody today. It's time to move. It's time to jump. And I believe that we are in a season now where God is releasing a great boldness upon his people. Things that you've been kind of suppressing and lying down with and being like, okay, I don't know if I have the resource. I don't know if anybody wants to hear what I've got. Listen, what you have is unique, and that's why God made us all unique. So when you feel that discomfort and that pressing to move into your next place, press into that and say, God, what are you trying to show me? And if it's him, oftentimes you will find out he's trying to push you into your next season. So listen, get ready to go. It's time to jump. I'll see you on the next At the Gate. Later.